Well, 4 years ago, WeWork was the most valued startup in the United States, worth $47 billion. Its flamboyant founder and CEO, Adam Neumann, was aiming to revolutionize the office space and turn it into a physical social network. But after a botched IPO, the downfall began. WeWork's share price has plummeted 98%, and its valuation is now under $50 million. Today, the company has filed for bankruptcy, capping a remarkable collapse. Arundathi Ram reports on the meteoric rise and the rapid fall of WeWork.
Co-working space provider WeWork has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection in a US court. Once the darling of venture capital investors, WeWork was valued at a whopping $47 billion at its peak. As of June this year, WeWork's losses totaled to $16 billion. In August, WeWork raised substantial doubt that it could continue to operate as it grappled with $2.9 billion in net long-term debt and more than $13 billion in long-term leases. The current CEO of WeWork is hoping to continue operations once the restructuring is over. In a statement, David Tolley said, and I quote, "WeWork is here to stay and we plan to remain in the vast majority of buildings as we move into the future." End of quote. Founded in 2010 by Adam Neumann and Miguel McKelvey, WeWork bought long-term leases on office buildings and sold short-term memberships to offices equipped for co-working. Neumann rode a wave of venture capital frenzy, positioning the office rental company as a tech company.
Most companies in the world run their company with quarterly earning reports. And when I'm going to make a decision, this is true about life and true about a business. When I'm going to make a decision based on 3 months forward, I'm not going to make the right decision. Masa is very famous for making a 300-year plan. If you want to start thinking forward, you really have to think really far away.
Softbank owned majority stake in WeWork, sinking about $18 billion into the company. Ahead of its IPO in 2019, Masayoshi Son was upbeat about WeWork's prospects.
They're growing so quickly and they're investing into the capex, right?
Yep.
But it's a recurring revenue. It's an ongoing recurring revenue. It's like a subscription. Facebook was losing money even post-IPO for a while. And once they start making money, it's dramatica.
But the IPO turned out to be a dud. WeWork's valuation got cut from $47 billion to about $10 billion. Adam Neumann was in the line of fire with allegations of corruption and lack of corporate governance. Neumann was forced out of the company. Softbank pumped money yet again to revive WeWork, but the COVID-19 pandemic and lack of demand for office spaces became the straw that broke the camel's back. WeWork saw its losses quadruple in 2021 to a whopping $2.1 billion in the first quarter of that financial year. Years later, in its most recent filing, the firm managed to bring its losses down to $397 million. Amidst these developments, WeWork India's CEO Karan Virvani said that the India operations will not be impacted. Embassy Group holds 73% stake in WeWork India, while WeWork Global holds only 27%. Virvani said, and I quote, "We will continue to hold the rights to use the brand name as part of the operating agreement while serving our members, landlords and partners as usual." End of quote.
Come with me and let's build the future together.
Oscar-winning actor Jared Leto played Adam Neumann in an Apple TV series titled We Crashed. Leto had one piece of advice to Neumann about the series: do not watch it.
Said to him, "Don't ever watch it," and which I stand by. You know, I mean, there's really no reason. First of all, he lived it. Why live through it again?
In Mumbai with Jagriti Potfore, Arundathi Ram for CNBC-TV18.
Meanwhile, the government has